Hey everybody, Logan here. Today, well, I feel like I've made this video a couple times before. I think it's about time we say goodbye to Game Pass. Well, those of us who are living in 2024's economy. Why? Because Microsoft felt the need to jack up the price once more. Okay, so if you guys have been paying attention, Game Pass Core is the standard one that gives you 25 games along with online multiplayer. $9.99 a month. So it's basically Xbox Live Gold without giving you free games for good. It's just 25. Alright, it's just 25 games, random select games. Most of them are pretty doo-doo butter. Now, Microsoft is jumping the price and adding a different tier. A secondary, standard tier, if you will. But there's a caveat. A really big caveat, which I don't think is going to make too many people happy. Starting at $15 a month? $15.99? $16.99 in some regions, depending on where you are. We'll get into the price breakdown because, oh, there's a price breakdown. And then there's Ultimate. The price gouging on Ultimate. I get it if there was plenty of games that everybody wanted. New release games that everybody wanted to play. But no, we've got some flounders. We recently got some pretty big letdowns, and Microsoft is saying, hey, oh, wait, Call of Duty. That's what you're paying for. Even if you don't like Call of Duty, you're paying for it. You're paying for what they spent on Activision. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get into the article. This article comes from Pure Xbox. Only makes sense. Now, this did come out a couple of days ago, but I wanted to address it now. After everything that's been going on, I just needed to take the weekend and figure out everything that was going on, and I did something with, well, I actually sold an Xbox, my Xbox Series X, my day one. Huh? Yes, I sold it because I have two Series S's and my Halo Series X, and I just wasn't using it, so I decided to sell it to GameStop, trade it in. They gave me a very decent deal on it, and I just used that money to pay off games over the next 2.5 months. Okay, so including Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Ooh, okay. Gone on too much about that nonsense, but hey, that's just a little inside here. Let's get into the article. Xbox Game Pass gets price increases and new standard subscription tier. Game Pass Standard will not include games released on day one. You know, that was their big selling point to most people. Day one. Now it's day one on Ultimate. Day one on Ultimate. You're gonna see that. All those now. Day one on Ultimate. Day one. Remember how it said Game Pass Day one? No, now it's gonna say Game Pass Ultimate Day one. Microsoft. Making so many boneheaded decisions, you have to backpedal and then piss people off. Good job. And hey, I used to be an Xbox fanboy. No, not so much these days. Now I'm pretty even across the line. I do like my Mario though. But again, I keep yammering on. Let's go further into the article. There have been multiple reports about Microsoft potentially increasing the price of its Xbox Game Pass subscription service and adding more tiers ahead of the arrival of Activision game releases. And it's now been officially confirmed, yes. In an update on the Xbox support page, Microsoft announced it would be increasing the prices of Xbox Game Pass and also introducing a new standard subscription tier for $14.99 US per month, which notably won't come with day one games. Of course it won't. Quote, Xbox Game Pass Standard gives you hundreds of high quality games to play on your console. It also features all the benefits of Game Pass Core, such as online console multiplayer and select member deals and discounts including up to 50% off select games. Note, Game Pass Standard will not include games released on day one. End quote. Now, hundreds of high quality games is extremely debatable. Have you gone through the Game Pass library? Hey, I might do a video on that and just show how many games are actually worth playing these days. They have, don't get me wrong, indie games are fun, but it depends on the indie games. And they all, for every one big game, you have 3 to 5 junk games that no one will play. Oh, they'll throw in a classic banger from time to time, which is always great, and then some new releases, but a lot of these new releases have also been pretty junk too. So is it really worth $14.99 a month for standard? And if you want the new releases, $20 a month, you're looking at $240 a year if you're paying month to month. And I know a lot of people that pay month to month because they just can't drop that in one shot. The economy is tough. So putting it in a budget at $20 or, well, it was $15 a month was a lot easier for people. Yes, even though they were spending a lot more money over the long haul, it was still easier for them to go $15 this month than the whatever $180, $190 it was for the year. It just made it a lot easier for many, many people. And also they were able to, hey, if I can't afford it this month, I'll just let it lapse and I'll redo it next month. There are people that I know that, you know, aren't poor by any means, but it's just a luxury that didn't fit into the budget. Let's just put it that way. Now, we're going to talk about the prices. As for the price increase, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate tier will jump from, $16.99 a month to $19.99 a month. Like I said, $20 a month. For PC Game Pass, the price will be adjusted from $9.99 a month to $11.99 a month. Alright, I'm going to mention something about PC Game Pass. It's included in Ultimate, yes. I have friends that only did PC because they thought $9.99 a month. But because of the low quality games, which I was told, because again, I don't play the games on PC, maybe on my Asus ROG, but I play like 1 or 2 which are also on the Xbox. $12 a month isn't worth it. You know, that's your personal opinion. I'm really speaking for the Xbox console itself. At the time of writing, prepaid codes can still be purchased at previous cheaper prices. If you're wanting to stack up ahead of price rising across the board, feel free to grab some codes from this store. Now, you can still go to Walmart. Be careful, because Walmart, Targets, Best Buys, GameStops are also told to pull certain cards and just dispose of them by Microsoft and whatnot, but a lot of stores don't do it. So if you're still out and about, you should still be able to find it. I was at Walmart day before yesterday, and this took place on the 11th, and they still had the regular cards. Did I buy them? No, because I'm like, you know what? I haven't played a single game. I downloaded Hellblade 2, but I have not played a single Game Pass game in months. I'm really thinking of switching to Core because there's nothing coming out this year that I really want to play on Game Pass. Next year, maybe. We got Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages. But I want to get that physical. That's something I want to have in my collection. Perfect Dark remains to be seen, and a lot of the other ones. And they're removing Forza Horizon 4, which I have all the DLC for, and that was the Horizon I played. I don't really like 5, so I'm just like, oh. And I have Forza, the new Motorsport digital. I bought the big boy edition of that because it didn't come out physically, so I'm like, all right, I just want to play games online. Maybe down the line I'll upgrade, but as of right now, I think $20 a month is way too pricey for games coming in the future. If you're a Call of Duty fan, if you're going to be playing this for more than 3 months, I say just go buy the game. Just go buy the game physically. Pay your $9.99 a month. Well, physically. But you know what I mean. Or just buy it outright digitally. There's so many things that can be said about this. So many arguments. I just think it's a little pricey for what we're getting at this point in time. Now, when all these other big first-party games hit, when all these other big Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda games hit next year, okay, $20 a month is not going to be a bad price because you're getting what we're hoping to be absolute bangers. Again, I keep going back. Call of Duty, hopefully Indiana Jones. Starfield was a bust. Maybe some people are playing Persona 3, but hey, Persona 3, they give you the DLC. I was able to pick it up for $30 the other day, physically. So you get what I'm saying? It all depends on how much you play, but most people who are playing on Xbox that I know, it isn't their main console. And remember, the PlayStation 5 has outsold the series consoles 4-1, so there aren't that many. Maybe this is them trying to get more people to... I don't even see how that works. Raise your prices. We're putting it on Amazon Fire Stick, so let's raise prices. I don't know, man. The new standard tier will be made available in the coming months and will replace Game Pass for console, which is no longer available to new members. For now, existing subscribers will be able to continue to enjoy this membership if automatic payment renewal is enabled. Game Pass Core 12 months is also being adjusted from $59.99 to $74.99. Hey people, how bad do you want to play Xbox Online? There's one game I play consistently, and that's Exoprimal. If you guys have been following the channel, if you haven't, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. You know that's the game I play. That is the game I enjoy. That is the game that I sink a lot of hours into. And to pay $74.99 a year just to play a game that I already paid $60 for online. What I'm probably going to do is get myself a $60 Game Pass Core 12 months and leave it there. And then just play, just because I'm playing online. I don't know. These price changes will take effect this week on July 10th, which was actually 5 days ago for new members. As an existing member, the new prices will be applied on September 12th, with select countries excluded. Along with this, as of September 18th, the maximum extension limit of Game Pass for console for existing users will be 13 months. Exactly. Because I know people that would buy and just stack and stack and stack and stack to avoid this, and now they don't want you to avoid it. They want you to pay. The only thing I could see is stacking up on like 3 of the cards and use them when you get less and less time to the 13 months. So 1 month before yours expires, you can put it in. Oof, that's rough. That's rough. All right, let's take a look at what the tiers are. We got Game Pass Ultimate, which is the same as it's always been, includes PC Day 1 titles, EA Play multiplayer, Xbox Standard, hundreds of games on console, but you don't get the Day 1 releases, you don't get EA Play, which they failed to mention up there, and you don't get cloud gaming on multiple devices. Wow. Game Pass Core, 25 random crap games, online console multiplayer member deals. So this is mainly just online multiplayer. Wow. So no cloud gaming either. So in order to actually do anything with your Xbox Game Pass, you need to get Ultimate. They want you paying that $200 some odd a year. Sony did it. Xbox is doing it. Hey, Nintendo still gives you everything for $50 a year and a banger back catalog of Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, NES, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and Sega Genesis, and the rumor of GameCube coming soon. Again, a rumor. I know people are going to give me crap for this because the fanboys hate to see Xbox taken out. And this is a major L. This is an L for us. This is an L for the consumers because it's just going to cost us more and more. Inflation is nasty. The economy sucks. And you know what? Microsoft is passing that on to us. It's not like they can't afford it because they sure can. I don't know. Maybe it's time to reevaluate. You know what? Maybe my PC brethren have got it right. Free online multiplayer. I don't know. I never thought I'd be pushed in that direction. But man, with these controllers I've been using lately, like the Apex 4, shoot, and the Mamba 1, these controllers are fantastic. Give me more features than my Xbox controller and my DualSense does. It's enjoyable to play games on PC like a console. You didn't hear that from me. All right. Yeah, okay. I think I've gone on long enough in this video. I've rambled just to cover this much. And this is more of a vent video because this is something I pay for. This is something I've been invested in. But is what it is. Oh, what can I say? I think I've said enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Do it. Bacardi and Cola, do it, do it. Tell me what movie that's from. If you've made it this far in the video, you should be able to tell me what movie that's from. If not, Google it and then just put it in the comment section. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Tune in every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern for Ready to Start podcast. It's such a great time. We're approaching episode 50. Depending on when you're watching this, we might have already hit it. I doubt it. But we might have already hit it. But thank you guys again. Oh, what a time, right? God bless you all. Like what I was saying, be legendary. Thanks again.